I don't know if I've mentioned this, but um, yeah, I'm kind of interested in the news, and I used to get most of my news from the internet, right? So you're on Facebook and you get like news articles, and you go to some news websites, and I wasn't paying any money for it, so I got my news that way. And then I read a book about this. Um, Trust Me, I'm Lying from Ryan Holiday. And he talks about how the news is not really the news, and how when you're on Facebook and articles have to fight against each other to get the most clicks and the most readers. So when it's on an article level, that the content of the article and the accuracy of the content in that article doesn't really matter that much, because all the article wants is lots of clicks and lots of views. And it's true on, there are some obvious ones which you can see, when they try to upset you, or they want to you to share something, so like injustice or something, those things really work well. And other things as well, like cat videos, whatever. And I started like realizing, like, whoa, I'm actually reading a lot of this kind of stuff, and it's true on like all levels. And it's even like the respected newspaper in Belgium that my dad has been reading his whole life, like the Facebook articles they post. It's kind of the same thing, like child falls in gorilla pit in the zoo and they kill the gorilla, whatever. Like those things happen, and they get a lot of attention, and people start sharing those things. So I think about a year ago, I decided, okay, I need to get like some reliable source of news. And the founder of the company I work for, he said, I think 4 years ago or something, so very slow speed of implementation, it took me 3 years, and he said, like, read The Economist. And I, first I bought some of them, and then I got the subscription, and every week I have The Economist. So it's something I pay for. I think, they probably have massive resources to do their news, and I'm not saying this is like the best one. It's one of many, I guess. It's a very well respected one. I think there's Newsweek is quite similar. But this one now, The Economist, is the one I read. I live in the United Kingdom, so it's also one, like, it's an English thing, I guess. So every week it has the news from the previous week. So it's, the articles, like, you can see they put a lot of effort into the articles. It's all very accurate. All the sources are there. It's very, high quality. In a way, it's maybe boring. I can imagine not everybody wants to read this, but for me, this is something I'm very interested in. And it's a bit like, someone might watch their soap opera and see what kind of drama is happening. It's similar for me, but for me it's then like, President Obama and Vladimir Putin and, and Turkey and Egypt and what's happening in those countries. So I'm kind of interested in that. And in a way it's cool as well to know what's going on in the world. Like, I don't know if you like know what's happening in Brazil, for example, politically. You might have heard something during the Olympics about it, but those things, like, I know what's going on, and it feels pretty good, and it keeps things to the essence, like when the Paris attacks happened like a couple of months ago. I knew that Facebook would be full of all these things, and then everybody would say what they think about it, and then they would like find some things that give clues to the investigation, whatever. Like, people would just be watching 24/7 news on their computer or at home. And I obviously understand that people are shocked about these things, but I kind of took the opposite approach. I just, cut off all media for that week, didn't read anything about it. Then on Friday or on Saturday, I got my weekly newspaper, and there was maybe half an hour, and I knew everything that happened that mattered. Because with those things, it's in a way the media, they just love it, because they can get so much, it's about the clicks, and if something really upsets people, they will click on it, they will share it, they will like it, like if some Muslim person did something nice for someone else right after the attacks, you know, that's news, another article, people will share it. Oh, there is justice or there is like good vibes in this world, whatever. People are sharing it, but that's not the news for me. Maybe I'm a bit too rational with these things. I'm a very factual, and yeah, it takes like 4 or 5 hours for me every weekend to read The Economist. They actually have an audio version as well, so I can just, you know, listen to it while I'm on my way to work or at home while I'm cooking. Perfect, you know, an hour cooking and listening to, you know, their and it's written in they speak very nice English. So yeah, it's a company somewhere in the UK that does this. I mean, I'm not getting any sponsorship from them, or they're not paying me for, you know, doing something. There is no affiliation there. But yeah, just a recommendation from myself on how to save time from useless stuff and spending more time on useful stuff, if you want to do that. Also, like, one more thing is like, where does your CEO, or where does, you know, famous business leaders, like the people you look up to, the people who you want to be, where do they get their news? Are they just, you know, scrolling Facebook and like you know, seeing like, oh, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are getting a divorce? Is that where they get their news? Or do you think like on the Saturday morning they just get their, you know, some kind of quality newspaper and sit down and read for an hour or two? Like, how do they get their news? Think about that, and you know, try to, if you want to be like them in the ways that you can today, and maybe, you know, at some point you will get there. That's at least what I'm hoping. That's ambition right there. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know how you like this new style of videos. This is basically my favorite spot in the house. I'm basically sitting in my meditation spot right now. Watching on that side, there is like the bookshelf, and there is the window on that side, and that's where the house is. So yeah, let me know. This is a bit more, I think it's a bit deeper, it's a bit more, you know, thoughts. I'm just doing it the way I do, is I just record it in one shot. My other videos I've been posting on Facebook, like the 1 minute ones, the very short ones, I really prepare those. I kind of have the script of what I'm going to say. But with these ones, I'm just, you know, I just switched on. I didn't even know what I had like a few ideas on what to talk about. Then I was like, oh yeah, Economist is coming in like an hour or so, so let's just speak about that. So yeah, let me know how you like these. If you have any feedback, I think I will just, you know, keep doing these. It's an interesting thing for me to do. And I will also do the other ones, I think. Like, I mean, the weekend is coming up, so I might as well record some decent proper videos, which I you know, promote as well. You know, I'm investing a bit of money in them to reach more people. With these ones, I'm not going to do that because I don't think the average random person wants to watch me speak for 5 to 10 minutes about The Economist. But yeah, let me know what you think about this concept. Let me know what you think about news. Where do you get your news? If you're still watching right now, that would be quite a miracle. I think that the 2 people who are still there. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and speak to you soon. Bye.